can't even see the camera. Cool. This should do. Y'all can see me, I'm sure, but I cannot see y'all because it's bright. I really don't have anything particular I want to talk about. Like, I don't have any script or guidelines of anything I want to say. I just kind of wanted to get on the camera and talk in general, because when it comes to YouTube, it's something that's really important to me, and I want to keep doing it, and I really want to be consistent with it, right? I really want to do it like every week. Like, my dream goal for my YouTube is like 3 videos a week, but I just have found myself like I've just found myself not being able to post as much as I want to do, because I guess like the quality of the videos, oh, what the fuck? I guess just like the quality of the videos that I want to create is at a caliber that I'm just not at yet. I want to create things like short movies, like 10 minutes max, episodes that are like 10 minutes max. You know, I want to create like poetry visuals. I want to create a lot of beautiful artistic things, and I just find myself not being able to do it because I'm basically like, I'm being a perfectionist. Like, I'm holding myself back because I want my things done so perfectly. I'm not doing any work at all. And, you know, for weeks now, I haven't put out any content because I've been so perfect. There's a horse over there. Hold on. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Yo, they're coming over here. Oh my God. Yo, if they come over here, I will, oh my God, if they come down this neighborhood, I'll show y'all. Holy shit, do y'all see the horses? No, I think they're coming down here. No, I think they're coming down here. If they come down here, oh my God, they're coming down here. I'm so excited. Oh my God, y'all about to see me get on a horse. I'm gonna see if I can get on them. Yo, I just lost all thought because there are horses over there. Fayette County, man. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, they are coming down here, I think. Oh no, they're not. Fuck. Whatever. I lost all train of thought for nothing. But yeah, so when it comes to the content I want to create, like I've noticed myself become real perfectionist, just real picky, real like particular about the content that I'm making, and it's holding me back from making content at all. It's holding me back from creating at all. It's holding me back in general. And woo, shit, you naked, you scared me.
Are you sitting up there waiting to turn to a sunflower?
Maybe. Yo, oh my goodness, that scared me so much. But it's like, it's hard. God, this video is just getting interrupted, but it's fine because it makes it more authentic. But yeah, so, and I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to keep holding myself back from making content just because it doesn't look perfect. I want to allow myself to create content so I can get better in the first place, because I can't get better and get to the caliber that I want to get to if I'm not creating content in general. Yeah. An owl? That's an owl. Holy shit. Wow. But yeah, so that's really how I feel about that. Want to create more. I just want to, I find myself just like wanting to be better than the person I was yesterday. I just want to be better. I want to be new and improved. I want to elevate. I want to experience. I want to hit the next level. I want to get to the next thing. But I realize my patience, or lack thereof, my lack of patience will be my downfall if I don't just go through the process itself. If I don't just go through the process itself, how can I ever improve? How can I get better if I don't actually take the steps and take my time taking the steps? It's kind of like in class, how like you'll learn like different things throughout class, but like a math class, right? But to learn like step 3 of the problem, you have to know how to do steps 1 and 2. I feel like I'm like that. I'm trying to like solve the problem and get to the end and get to step 3, but I haven't even learned how to do step 1, step 2 to get to step 3 and then solve the problem. So my patience is something that I've always really struggled with. It's something that I really need to work on, because I can see that like the rush to get someplace will actually make you get there slower than those who pace themselves the whole time. Like, you know, a marathon, or like even like the story of like the tortoise and the hare. Like that's really true. Patience is necessary. Patience is like, it's key. And I understand too why I don't think that way. I think like the world that we live in is very much about getting to that next step. Like just get there, just get there, just get there. Hustle, 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 move, 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 go, go, go. The world that we live in encourages us to be very rushed. It encourages us to not take a breath. It encourages us to get it while you can, get it now, get it going, to just keep moving. But one thing about the world we live in that it doesn't encourage is like intention. Like, okay, you're moving in this direction, but why are you moving in this direction? You're going fast and fast and faster and faster and faster, but why? What's the purpose of it? Like, why are you doing the things that you're doing? I feel like we don't think about that enough. I feel like we don't ask ourselves why we want the things we want, why we do the things we do, why we say the things we say, why we have the attitudes that we have, why we are in the jobs that we're in, or the relationships that we're in, or why we've accepted some things to be true when they don't necessarily have to be. I feel as though we could do ourselves a favor by being more intentional about our lives, knowing what we want by knowing what we don't want, and knowing who we are and knowing who we aren't. You know, I really want the best for society. I really want the best for the people who are around me. I really want the best for strangers and close family friends and lovers and exes and teachers and students and doctors and lawyers and construction workers and just anyone and everyone. Like, I want the best for the people in this world. You know, I think that this situation that is going on right now has taught me very much that humanity is the only thing that is a constant in a way to me. Like, the thing about this situation, this sickness, this disease that is going around, is that it affects everyone. It doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter what your race is. It doesn't matter what your sexuality is. It doesn't matter what your occupation is. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It can touch you, it can affect you, and it can take you out, you know? And I've been thinking about that a lot. And I've been thinking about the fact that, tomorrow is not promised. Like, life is not promised, you know? And we expect that tomorrow is promised because all of our tomorrows from before have been promised. Like, all of our yesterday's tomorrows have been promised. But that doesn't mean our next tomorrow will be promised. And we take that for granted. And we take life for granted. We take things for granted. Hey. Thank you. Right, you too. But yeah, so things are not promised. And that's not something to be scared of necessarily, but it's just something to be aware of. So when life hits you hard, you're not in this position where, or not even when life hits you hard, just life in general, you can live a more grateful life and you can have a more grateful attitude towards the life that you're living, towards the life that you're holding. I just want, I don't know, I've always felt like I've never felt like the world was a completely bad place. I actually have never thought that. I've never felt like, oh shit, yeah, the world sucks, like everything sucks. I've never really felt that way. But I do feel like the world can be better. And I do think we have the power to make that happen. These allergies tell me it's about time to go inside. But yeah, so I do think the world can be better. I think we have the power to change that. And I think it starts with us. Every day, being the best version of ourselves we can be for ourselves and for the people around us. That starts with being grateful. Taking care of one another, loving on your neighbor, loving on people who don't necessarily love you. Loving on the people around you. Giving just for the sake of wanting the next person to do better, not to get something back. Giving just because you want the people around you to be good. You want your community to be good. I feel like if we take care of each other, things will make a lot more sense. Like I feel like if we build community, take care of each other, love on one another, and just do the best we can by one another, that's all we can really do. And we can say we've done our best.